Hello everyone, welcome back to Paper Mario. In this part, we will start Chapter 7. Amusingly enough, I believe my... Amusingly, yeah, definitely. I believe my Paper Mario Part 45 might be broken, I swear to God. If I have to go back and play the entire game over again right now, because footage I took back in September got messed up, I'm going to choke a fish. Looking at you, Sushi. Oh, well, I'm gonna not think about that right now. I'm gonna hope I'm gonna be able to get the recording to export the way it's supposed to. And we're gonna check some mail. Don't worry, it's not like before where we would have parts where the entire video would be an interlude between chapters. We will get into Chapter 7 in this video. Sorry for writing you a letter for no random reason. Sorry for writing this fanboy letter. Like, it's out of nowhere. Alright, Sushi's got some mail. Oh, I remember this. Sushi gets some very interesting news in this letter. Nah, she would. That's not like her. Dangerous? Nah, it's not like she tried swimming in lava or anything. She's gonna be a grandmother, though. I'm sure she's very happy about that. We literally just left Lucky Lulu. How did she already write a letter and get it delivered before we even got back? That mailman must have... Wait, is there another mailman other than Parakarry? Or has he been doing his job on the sly when he's not out in our party? Interesting thoughts. Who is this other mailman? Is he more competent than Parakarry? I hope so. Moving on to bigger and better things. I believe we're going to mess with Luigi. We're not gonna fight the Master just yet. I know you're thinking about it. You know, we gotta fight the Master's final form. That will be later, don't worry. I think I do it before I go to Bowser's Castle. You know, save up for it. He is the hardest enemy in the game besides Bowser. In fact, he might be harder than Bowser, in my opinion. He was hanging up on a really high block. First of all, how did he get up? Oh, right, he has a very good jump. We are messing with him now that we have the new power-up. Yeah, it's just so fun to push his buttons. 70 out of 160 star pieces, 61 out of 80 badges, and all that other stuff I don't care about. Great. Great. See if I have any mail. Yoshi kids. The volcano isn't steaming lava down in our village anymore. It's safe to visit. Come on down. Help rebuild the place. Nah, their village wasn't hit. The island's no longer a death scene. Come visit again. I have fans? What? That's something I'm never gonna get to write in my diary. My name would have to be in the title. Paper Luigi. Actually, I believe that was them. Nintendo was teasing Luigi's Mansion. You know, because that was the game he got his name in the title. No, their souls are pretty fucking selfish and self-absorbed. Not beautiful. Hate to break it to you, Luigi. Those flower spirits are kind of assholes. Sorry to burst your bubble. Back out to town. Believe we have, like, at least one thing left to do. I don't know if I visit Merlo to get more badges. Let's see. Let's see what happens. We only have 19 more badges to get. What do you know? And the newspaper, of course. Another world, same story. Blah, 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 blah. Chapter, final boss, Star Spirit. Did a little extermination. He killed all the flowers, too. It's now a barren wasteland. Underground. Riveting. Anyway. Merlin. What's this? You know, if you got lost, like, cause you need to talk to this guy to start Chapter 7 going along. So basically, like, Nintendo figured, you know, if you got lost, you would come ask Merlin for advice, and then boom, he's here. The way to progress is in this house. Merle? Merle? Merlosa? Mimosa? Starborn Valley. Well, good, because it's the last letter I have to deliver. Well, actually, you do find one more. in that chapter. At least one more. Could be more. I haven't been keeping track of which ones have delivered. You think I have this master list of, alright, I have this many letters left to get. No, we'll do them as they come. Trust me, I leave nothing undone. Now we're doing some, I don't know what that was. Randomly paused. Sometimes I would do that to cue myself to cut footage, but not the case here. I figured traveling on Lackluster would be faster. I'm starting to question that now. I think spinning is literally twice as fast as this. Maybe I'm wrong. Actually, I'm having a hard time trying to decide which is faster. It's not important now. We're here. Oh, and there's a gem and jelly to pick up. Let's go grab that. The last time we'll be able to take stuff out of this treasure chest, because next Peach segment again, Peach isn't gonna have a chance to walk around. It's basically one big cutscene. I still don't think you're famous, man. I gotta say, I'm not believing your own bells and whistles on that front. I have 14 star pieces and. Alright, so 19 badges left to get. Most of them must be here, because he looks like if he has about like 10 of them, maybe 11. Make up your mind. Pretty Lucky's pretty good. Pretty sure that's. I didn't read the description just now. Yes, it makes them fail to attack every once in a while. Like, you know how close call. I'm about to hit the table. You know how close call makes enemies miss sometimes when you're in danger? Pretty Lucky just makes them miss in general. With, obviously, certain probability. Now I'm just grabbing random stuff just to fill out my badge collection. Obviously, the exact number of star pieces in the game is equal to the number of star pieces you need to buy all of his stuff, so we will clean him out, just like we cleaned out Ralph. We're just gonna try out Attack Effects Badge A for a second here. Just to experience it, Leave no stone unturned. Managing some badges here. Doing some dumb stuff, moving around. I took off Power Plus again. I really think it wouldn't have hurt the LP to keep that Power Plus badge on and just overkill everyone. Make a fool out of them all. But hey, what do I know? This is only all I ever do when I'm not working and at school. Now we did all that lovely stuff, which we do mostly in between every chapter. Let's go back out into the world. And let's maybe start chapter 7. Wouldn't that be nice? The last chapter before we take on Bowser. The last star spirit will soon be in our hands. Well, soon will be determined by how quickly it gets me to fix that Paper Mario Part 45 problem I'm having. Which I'm not very happy about. I recorded all of this back in September. I think I finished recording back in September. Not really happy that I have to go back and fix something. I don't know what's wrong. The Elgato program just not loading it up right. There we go. Oh, we did miss a super block back here. Let's do that before opening up the way to chapter 7. I forget if Merlin even told you, or the, what do you call them? I forget what those guys are called. You know, the guy who was hanging out, really cartoony guy in Merlin's house. It's on the tip of my tongue. Either way, you have to go down to the sewers to find the way to Shiver City, which is where he came from. I'm such a tool. Look at me. Taking forever to figure this out. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Hold on, it's Nintendo. It's a Nintendo game. We have to do it 3 times. No, I don't have a second one in me. So basically, I could have done that a long time ago. I'm an idiot for not... Remember I came back here and used what and saw them? I was like, nope, I need the boots. No, you don't need the boots to do it. It's not too high for you. Let's upgrade another party member. Paracarry. That's great. Now, only Goombario and Cooper haven't been Ultra ranked. That means there's 2 super blocks left in the game, and we'll find them all before Chapter 7 is done. In fact, we're gonna find another one in just like 2 minutes here. before we even get to Shiver City, because the other one is also in the Toad Town pipes. It's just past the blue door. I pointed out the door that leads to Shiver City before. I don't know if you remember. It's this big blue door that used to be locked from the inside, but now that we're over here doing this, it will be open. I assume that whatever you call it, guy, that he opened it on his way out. And it is this way. Remember the bed of spikes that led to the boots before? Ooh, that was so close. They were so close to taking me out. But I wasn't buying their nonsense. I let them pass me by. Okay, what's useless? What can I get rid of? Voltrum, bye. Don't need you. You're just a gimmick that I think is funny. You're not actually that useful. Except for the master. And that was me messing around going to Toad Town and doing literally nothing. I don't know why. That's that. I look back at the footage. I literally did nothing of consequence, so... Don't know why I chose to take a detour, but we're cut it out. This is the way to Shiver City. Oh, look, it's so icy. It's frozen over all of a sudden. Even the pipes are caked over with ice. Those won't be too. I know there's nothing behind this, but it just looks like there should be. You know what I mean? Bothered me. They won't be very comfortable to slide through. And oh look, another super block. What do you know? Which means everyone but Goombario is upgraded. I.e., everyone I care about is upgraded. Everyone who needs it is upgraded. Obviously, we'll show off Parakarry and Cooper's new moves at some point. Cooper's new move is actually going to be very useful for this next area. And I was just messing around over there. Decided to cut it. Chapter 7! A Star Spirit on Ice. Oh, it's one of those, you know, skating on ice shows. You know those theatrical performances, like where they skate around on little ice skates and they do like the Lion King or whatever? The Lion King on ice. Well, this is Paper Mario on ice. We're gonna have a little bit of dialogue here. Ooh, scary monsters. Gonna talk all of these Canadian penguins. This is Canada, right? It's to the north. Yeah, it has to be. The northernmost berg. See? Told you. Far away land distance, but piping. Oh, it's just like Portal. You slide down, you're there in 2 seconds, you know. Ooh, pipes are like portals. Now, what am I? I'm gonna store the jam and jelly so I don't waste it. Although at this point, I'm starting to get, you know, so high up there in levels that it might become feasible to just use at some point, but I also want to save them for a certain recipe where you combine an Ultra Shroom and a Gem and Jelly to get the Elixir, the 50 HP and 50 FP all-in-one healing item. And there's other things you need the Gem and Jelly for. You also it seems like a waste, but you combine the regular mushroom with the Gem and Jelly to make a Jelly Shroom. It's one of the 50 recipes. I know that nut well. Well, if that doesn't tell you about things to come, I don't know what will. Yes, and I believe that happens in this video? Yes, it surely must. We're only halfway through. Every time you sleep here, this happens, by the way. You get an iced potato. Wonderful, wonderful item. And it's basically useful for cooking. Not really anything else. I love how you still get 5 HP healing items at Chapter 7 of the game. It's hilarious. Now I'm just going around. Before I go over to the actual place you make progress, we're gonna talk to this guy with a Canadian hat. See, I told you this was Canada. I told you these penguins are Canadian. What are those three doing here? They were in Toad Town like 5 seconds ago. This triplet here. I believe they also appear at Dry Outpost at one point. They don't appear in every town, though. I would have noticed. These guys are around on the ice. Ooh, what's that under there? A key? I better go grab it. Sucks to be you, penguins, but, you know, you have blubber. You'll be able to take it. I'm gonna put you all in the water. But first, I'm gonna, you know, mess around with these guys a little bit more. Ooh, big scary monster. We'll be seeing this big scary monster later. Isn't that Stranger Me? Actually, I think they were talking about the other guy. Oh. Who I won't name, but you all know who he is. You guys really don't like outsiders, do you? Or you're gonna like us even more in a second. I'm not a complete idiot, just a bit of an idiot. Oh gosh, he's kicking me out. That's what happens when you double tap the ice. Public nuisance, take a hike. I just got kicked out of the bar, everyone. Right on my butt. If you go back the ice and try to hit it again, the ice won't go. I didn't even read that. 1 second. I gave up on it. The ice heals after you get kicked out, so you can't actually break it. You can't go back and then bring the third strike down on them. Suspicious stranger. Yeah, they're definitely talking about the mini-boss coming up. Starborn Valley is a little bit north of here. Ah, so Shiver City isn't the northernmost burg. Now, is it? I got you on that one. Oh, look. Alright, now he's hinting you to something. At first, he was just spouting gibberish, you know, like your usual pop star. But then he started giving you a hint about what to do later when we have certain items and we're trying to pass through the mountain. Spoilers, we passed through a mountain, and there's the star piece. You could also make it flip with your hammer, although Cooper's standing on top of it, which is preventing me from doing that. What's going on exactly? Oh yeah, I took off the attack effects, I was tired of it. There you go. See, when he's not standing on it, you can use your hammer to flip panels now. You know, because the first upgrade to your jump let you do it. The second upgrade to your hammer lets you flip those, so... yes. You poor man. Oh, she's so nice now, but you just wait 5 minutes, and we'll see how nice she is. No, a few seconds. We'll see how nice she is in a moment. To be fair, she does have quite a scare. I just want to see what Lackluster's dialogue. Every party member has a different dialogue for this sequence. Uh-oh. A memo. Herringway? Is that supposed to be a clever pun for Hemingway? I don't think he's sleeping there by choice. X's for eyes? Oh yeah, that's a problem. Wavy text. Ah. How do you know it was murder? Are you sure it's dead? Did you even check his vitals? Did you check his breathing? His pulse? Anything? Making a lot of assumptions here. Oh no. The spooky music. This murder mystery is gone all out. Clipped his flippers. Jesus. Is that even a phrase used in other terms? Non-penguin terms? Oh, woe is me to have stumbled unknowingly into such a tragedy on my visit to Shiver City. You fucking bitch! You lying asshole. This is what I would call fake news. I might not be a murderer now, miss, but I'll be one in a second. Come over here. Now put your head right there. I just want to point out, I'm being very patient, putting up with a lot of nonsense that I don't have to. If I had to, I could hammer my way out of this city. I wouldn't be very Paragon, but I could. It all adds up. Where'd you take math class? You're nuts, man. He's not a murderer. Ah, jeez. Or we might not be. I don't know if you ever considered that, Sherlock Holmes. High ranking. I mean, I guess he's the mayor of this little town. I have a name, you buffoon. It's not Mr. Mustache. I promise you. Mr. Something, Mr. Mario. Mr. Savior of the Mushroom Kingdom, not Mr. Mustache. Oh, I see. Guilty till proven innocent. Oh, yeah. If that's the way this government's run, I wish I had slain the mayor myself. You guys obviously doesn't budge. Memo. Alright, but can I check his breathing? Just start killing him now? Just start hammering him? Alright, you want me to prove myself guilty? I'll prove I'm guilty. I'll bomb all of you. I start attacking everyone. Alright, you fucking bitch. Stitches get stitches. What? Stitches get stitches. Penguinkins. I'd advise you. I'll advise you to get out of the way of my hammer. Don't mess with the Mario. I'll turn into a psychopath in about 2 seconds flat. And Matt Pat will feel vindicated and validated. I don't socialize with murderers. Get away from me. I murder him. Oh, and by the way, if you're trying to get the star piece, you can't get it while these 4 are standing here. It's like with Herringway's mystery novels. I'm getting a lot of leads towards Herringway here. He seemed to be such a gentleman and a scholar. Never trust your first impression. Well, at least that's true. Anyway, you all suck. I'm moving on. He and the mayor are friends. Okay, that's very telling. That gleam in my eye? Ooh, you know him too. Maybe he's in on it. Cooper, shackle him. He knows everything about crimes and criminals. Oh, then maybe you can see what nonsense this case is. Maybe I'll be able to see right through it. Let's go through this window. If you go through this window, you can get a little special area here. I believe. Oh, yeah, that's only that one window. You could go in here, this house that normally you can't enter, and get a treasure chest that has no doors. Whoever stored this here is very cunning. They have a very good hiding place for a very useless badge. It's an attack effect C badge. Just sounds like Yoshi. Maybe Yoshi himself hid it here. I mean, I know there's like 20 of them in this game. There's no single Yoshi. Singular Yoshi. One of them came from the volcanic island to this snow-blasted wasteland and hid this very valuable badge in a very cunning house with no doors. Who built the house, though? I have many questions for you penguin people. Alright. We're gonna see if everyone is... Didn't that guy used to be standing in here, in this house? Guess he came outside when he heard there was a killer afoot. This guy's still talking about being impressed about my 4th degree card. That's the penguin. You know there's a... Oh, they're going all out and keeping me from leaving. I'm serious. Am I being rude? Sorry. Okay, that's the proof. They're Canadian. They are Canadian. Absolutely 100% Canadian. Also, this guy won't sell to you now. Not selling anything to a penguin killer. Get out of my shop. And I murdered him. Just to prove a point. And we're gonna save. Toad's cool. Toad doesn't hate me. He'll let me sleep if I want to. I was just seeing if he would say anything about me, you know, killing people. Just because he's not a penguin doesn't mean I can't kill him too. Oh, so he blames Junior Troopa for killing. He thinks Junior Troopa did it. He was like that crazy guy. That was probably him. And these girls are totally oblivious to the drama. They just keep saying what they were saying before. But now that that guard's away from here, he can't mess with us as we break the ice. Too bad those penguins weren't still here and I couldn't drown them all. It proved what a sociopath I am. And then, you know, they're animals, so I could eat them for sustenance. They would feed me on my journey through the mountains. I said, ellipse. Well, you're talking to me now. Speaking in ellipses, he's still talking. That... I don't know what kind of court system you got here, but it's really messed up. Find a key, let me know, okay? It's a warehouse. Careless guard lost it. Ha! That careless guard with the Canadian hat. His own laziness will be his undoing. Herringway should be in there. That's the house. It looks empty when you go in, but it's not. Thing is, you have to go up through the 2nd floor to the house to the left of this. And there's nothing here. Because if you go into the house to the left of this, it just looks like an empty 1-floor building. But we know otherwise. We slide through. We're a Santa Claus our way in this winter wonderland. Yeah, professional plumber. Also, professional chimney sweep. He has many jobs, Mario. Ingenious. I'll write that down for the plot of my next murder, my love. And look at all these papers we can't read. And all the garbage ones. Yes, I've heard of nothing but you since I came here. Yeah, your town of like 12 fans around here. You must be very famous. No one else has heard of you outside of this town. Is the impression I'm getting. Yeah, I think you're the murderer, man. I don't know. Those eyebrows. Those are some straight up evil genius eyebrows. I mean, they look like they could fit on Robotnik. Oh wait, that's his mustache. I think he tore off Robotnik's mustache and he put it on his head. As fake eyebrows. Not Dr. Robotnik like Eggman. Robotnik is in his grandfather. You know, the one with the weird gray mustache, and he's actually wearing his spectacles, and oh my! Chuck Quizbo. I never am too busy for you, Chuck. I love the star pieces you dish out. Come on, give me your question. What's the next question? As if I give a shit about Gumbario's family, but they're 6. 2 baby boomers, 2 millennials, and 2 of the other guys. Yeah, we got it. A mom, a dad, a grandma, a grandfather, and a son and a daughter. You know, generic family. Very easy to count. Hey, I tried to slide in while the door was still open, but an invisible wall kept me. Why are you hanging back? He just stabs me in the back while I'm opening the door and runs away. After you, shank. Let's get right to the bottom of this case. I sped through it because I already saw it before. Yes, he is. Isn't he famous in your town? You have to ask me to identify him? Oh yes, because it said his name on a memo, that means he did it. Actually, that is kind of, you know, that was the last thing he wrote. Oh, for all we know, when he was killed, he was writing a letter to his best friend. But the killer was actually Junior Troopa. No, that guy's way too weak to kill this penguin. Sorry. You live out your old plots. Yes, that's definitely what happened. I am the Hound of Baskerville. Until you were good friends. Until yeah, solved. Yeah. Well, your burden of proof, your standards are very high, I can see. I've just been playing the trumpet in my attic all day. I haven't been doing anything. Charlie. Alright. I stabbed him 37 times in the chest. If you don't get that reference, you probably haven't lived. I didn't do the reference right, but still, I should have picked it up. My neck is aching a bit today, this morning. He's a ghost! Yeah, that's the most reasonable explanation for what you're seeing. What's going on here? Are you all making fools out of yourself for comic relief? I think you are. It's not the only thing in here that's a wash. Aw, it's a souvenir. From where? Oh, and also, if you go back and talk to Herringway later, which I will do, he tells you what was in the souvenir box. I think he does. But does he keep it a secret? No, I can't tell you. Like when you deliver, and later in a Koopa Koop favor, when you deliver a VHS tape back from the Goomba grandfather, I can't tell you what's on it. Not in front of the children. Goombario, cover your ears. Well, yeah, that's because you're an idiot. That's not his fault. Be more careful, man. How about you be more careful and check his vitals before proclaiming him dead? Not only do you have a terrible court system, you have a terrible autopsy. Not autopsy, whatever it is. No, sir, I don't think it's you causing a ruckus here. In fact, you seem to be the only respectable penguin here. Jewel of the North. Yes, I want to go over to Starborn Valley. I want to get some information. And I want to figure out where to go to snatch a Star Spirit. Just start hammering her 5 times over. Oh wait, I actually think I do that. Overzealous. You want to see overzealous? I'm gonna get overzealous with my hammer upside your head. Get out of here. Just kidding. I would never. I never thought you were. No, you're not a killer. He whacked his own head. Who the fool? I love how they're talking about me as if I'm not standing right here. Classic high school clique stuff. This sleepy city. Now we are going to... Oh, look at lovely little snow. Glazing this wonderful white wonderland. We're gonna go to the shop now that we're not killers, and we're gonna store the stupid potato clogging up my inventory. Next time, we're gonna go out and meet an old friend for a little bit of a mini-boss scuffle. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe.